Now, bring your entire awareness to that region. Keep the phone in front of you. Do not touch the phone. So you're not going to be touching the phone or you're not going to be speaking. So the phone should be kept away at least with 2 meters distance from you. Please keep it and sit, connect to Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya. Listen very carefully. You are not going to try and do something for the phone, but you will experience that intense energy in your Hara center. Consciously create the will and give the command for the phone to unlock. Do not verbally tell. You don't need to verbally tell it. You're going to visualize and you're going to create it inside you as a will. And give it as a command to the object, to the phone. You will see just by your command, actually the phone will unlock and respond to you without you verbally uttering a word. I request all of you to start.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Please take a moment and share with us how many of you have manifested. How many of you have started manifesting and how many of you had the breakthrough? Please take a moment and share with us. See, that's what your will. This conscious will that's on the initiated person today is very, very powerful. Because just by your will, you can transform even your addictions to powers. Now we're not going to be entering to a very deep process. Where we're going to learn how you can make all your addictions into powers. Let us now enter into this session.
I'll just make few statements, few basic truths. 25 states of consciousness is multi-dimensions of you. Fundamentally, this whole 25 state is 25 phases of you, 25 dimensions of you. Nothing is bad, nothing is good. Because many times you become powerless in dream state, it looks like a bad. Not the state is bad, but your habit and pattern of becoming powerless there is bad. How many of you are understanding? State is not bad. Understand? All these 25 states of consciousness is 25 dimensions of you. You are 25 phases. You are 25 dimensions. In the waking state, how you are able to control larger part of you. You can control your hands, you can control your legs. Many things you can control in your waking state. When you want, you can get up and go and pick up a cup of tea. When you want, you can go and use the restroom. In the dream state, if you find a restroom, don't use, it's a trap. Once more, I am repeating, if you missed it. In the dream state, if you find a restroom, don't use, it is a trap. When your bladder is full, it is capable of sending instruction to your brain and the whole restroom will be built. And you will be made to feel comfortable. Only things are a little wet or hot, you realize what has happened. Understand your ability to have power over your internal and external things makes certain state is good or bad. That's all. Shall I repeat? In the deep sleep state, you don't have power over anything. You just become completely powerless. That's why we feel it's bad. In the dream state, we have power over certain few thought, but not more than that. In the waking state, the powerfulness is little more. In Turiya, the powerfulness will be complete internal and external. In Turiyatita, the powerfulness over everything exists. So fundamentally, your focus need to be on being powerful, not on changing the states of consciousness. Understand? All addiction pattern is stuck in Sushupti Swapna, means dream and deep sleep state, that cluster. That zone is the zone where all the addiction patterns are there. If your powerfulness starts oozing out into that, suddenly addictions dry out. They become powerfulness. For example, if you are addicted to food, when that manifests as power, you become free from food. Means simply idea of food disappears from you. All patterns, all addictions are complete only when they manifest as powers. Till then, it is not complete. Understand? Smoking, if it becomes the power of ability to increase and decrease the temperature of your body, it's a liberation. Till then, possibility of it coming back is there always. Smoking is nothing but the pleasure of internal adjustment of temperature. Certain parts of your body, if the temperature is adjusted, it gives certain pleasure, internal pleasure. It's almost like an internal scratching. If somebody scratches your back, how you feel? Just like that, internal organs getting scratched. That is why you feel so good about it. This pattern should manifest as a power, an ability to adjust your temperature internally and externally. Then you are free from smoking once for all. All patterns, all powerlessness should manifest as powers. Only then you are free. Only with powers you are free. Understand? Power manifestation is not some silly joke or magic training I am giving you here. No. I am not giving you some silly magic training or silly cheating game training. No. It is clearly installing you again and again, doing prana pratishta of Mahasadashiva in you, or installing you in Mahasadashiva. Understand? Prana pratishta is God, installing God into the deity. Power manifestation is you being installed into Sadashiva or Sadashiva being installed into you. Essence of the few statements I made now. 1. All these 25 are your 25 phases, dimensions. Nothing is good, nothing is bad, nothing is higher, nothing is lower. You becoming powerless only is wrong. Because you are habituated and prone to become more powerless in the lower states of consciousness, it is called lower states of consciousness. Clear? Sushupti is not lower because you are prone to be powerless there. We call it lower. How many of you are understanding it? If you decide to ooze out powerfulness there also, it is no more lower. It's not that I don't have deep sleep or dream state, but I have become so powerful there, they are no more like your dream state or your waking state or your deep sleep state. That's all. Understand what I am saying? In your dream state, you wander around, you don't know where you are going. In my dream state, I appear in your dreams and give darshans and blessings and whatever work. Just like how I'm working through Facebook, I work through the dream. Attending to devotees' requests, healing. So understand, all the 25 states exist for you and for me. I became more powerful than these 25 states, so all these become powers for me. For you, that the I in you is powerless in front of all these 25. That is why all these 25 is a load on you. Now, we need to do only one thing, making you more and more powerful in every state you are. Removing the loads of patterns from each state and freeing you to manifest powers in each state. Actually, if you have more addictions, more patterns, it will be good, because now all of them will become raw material. You will manifest more powers. Now really, you may think I am making jokes. I tell you, in my experience I have seen people who built more patterns and suffered manifest more powers and liberate themselves, because the suffocation and suffering becomes too much. Person who has suffered with chaos in the life gets liberated very quickly. Now really I have seen in many of my experiences, now dealing with millions of people, because chaos, see, if you have only one spouse in your life, enlightenment is option. If you have too many, it's a compulsion. Without that, you cannot run your life. You cannot manage your life. If you have too many patterns suffocating you from all corners, enlightenment is compulsion. Manifesting powers is compulsion. You can't run your life anymore. In each state, the powerlessness need to be pulled out. I'm just going to give you my support through initiation. I should say, I'm actually rebooting you, that's all. Control delete. Making you understand the mind is the chain. One beautiful thing, if you start tasting freedom of one powerful cognition in reality, like a few powers, suddenly the taste for that powers makes you ferocious and you start breaking the patterns. You even start forgetting you had addictions. Sometimes not only you walk out of addictions, you forget you had addictions. You had those problems. So the whole gist is again and again inserting powerful cognitions. Even while you are dealing in your day-to-day life, before dealing it, insert a powerful cognition. I am consciousness. I have a superiority over everything exists around me. Everything exists around me is my decision. It is not arrogance. Please understand, it's not arrogance. It's not arrogance. Insert that software and bring oneness, and I am giving you this consciousness, this cognition. If you do something right or wrong and all that, I am responsible, don't worry. You just go ahead. I am responsible. Start rolling your inner space with powerful cognitions. Once the power manifestation becomes like a lifestyle, like a flow of your very being, the kind of an inner image you will start cherishing, you will actually bless yourself. You will feel so happy to live in your body. You will feel so happy to live with you. You will feel so blessed to be who you are. End of the day, that is the result I wanted. Not just, see, all these are great, no doubt. But end result is that only. You feeling blessed with yourself. It's powerful cognitions, that's the result. Power manifestation is a side effect. Power manifestation is a side effect of powerful cognitions. That's all is the essence of the whole program. The essence of what I am doing, I have spoken. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Understanding these 36 principles are my very own manifestation will give you a powerful unclutched space even when your mind is wandering on these 36 tattvas. Listen. Your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. Everything which can be known to your mind is in these 36 tattvas. Including your sense pleasures. If you are addicted to food, if you are addicted to sex, if you are addicted to pornography, if you are addicted to anything, your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. You may be addicted to Shiva Puja, good things, chanting Mahavagya, yoga. Even then, you cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. You may be addicted to worst things, worst drug addiction. Some people get addicted to the extreme kind of drugs. They literally commit suicide with overdose. Even then, your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. Everything known is 36 tattvas. If you know, all these 36 tattvas are expression of Paramashiva, first thing, you will be free from all bad addictions. You will just know how to be conscious. Give a super conscious breakthrough for yourself, I tell you. You will not have time and intention to waste yourself in a cheap way. A billionaire will never be sitting and playing with a toy car unless he is mentally retarded. He will not be wasting his time. See, he can play sometimes once in a while with his child and for his child, that is different. But strongly feeling toy car is his pride and pleasure, a billionaire won't do. Because his taste will be different. I tell you, just by having the human body, your taste is on the higher end. higher side of the universe, you won't destroy your body and mind, which you created with so much of sincere hard work in drugs and cheaper lower levels of addiction. Understand the drug and porn is destroying your body, mind, which you built with so much of hard work in last so many births. Once you become conscious of that, once you become conscious of your existence, and these 36 tattvas are Paramashiva's expression, you will just know what is the right tattva towards which you should focus. And you will never allow addictions as part of your life. Understand? Allowing addictions as part of your life, the frozen life is what I call hell. Listen. Once you know these 36 tattvas are Paramashiva, you will simply be able to unclutch. Please understand. I am giving you some of the powerful principles, and the conclusion you will automatically arrive when you understand these powerful conclusions. Yoga is all about having union, communion, oneness with Paramashiva, knowing the various aspects and dimensions of the universe is very manifestation of Paramashiva. Understand? If you know this whole universe is manifestation of Paramashiva, the kind of the maturity you enjoy automatically, porn, drugs, non-veg, all these cheap things will become redundant in your life. Listen, just like people are addicted to pornography, I have seen people are addicted to violence and vengeance. People are addicted to frustration and depression. Unless they feel frustrated and depressed, they cannot handle the reality every day. So let me now give you more clarity. If you decide, I will consciously have well-built yogic body, immediately even your internal organs starts producing the enzymes, hormones, chemicals needed to restructure your lifestyle and save you from unnecessary addictions. Build yourself consciously. Suddenly you will see thousands of your past patterns are not only irrelevant, they are even forgotten. The real de-addiction is when you even forget you had that addiction in your life. That is real de-addiction. When you even forget you had that addiction in your life is the addiction. And it is possible. I mean to say, if you decide to have Divya Sarira, immediately even your liver, kidney, lungs, heart, intestine, everything starts becoming more conscious to your intention and starts breaking the past patterns, past negative patterns, the present conditions, maybe rogic or bogic, and the future hopelessness you have. You see, the hopelessness you carry about the future only keeps you pushed, pegged towards your couch. You become couch potato. Only because of your hopelessness about your future. What will I do? I will get up and try to do gym for 2 days. Third day again I will be back. It's okay. Let me be here itself. I don't know. I want to do. I don't know what to do. This will be destroyed. Listen to the word destroyed by your conscious intention, Satya Sankalpa. Whether in physical level, like a body health, mental level, feeling alive, awakened, conscious level, enlightenment or power manifestation. Use this Satya Sankalpa signs, conscious intention signs for power manifestation. Tell yourself, today I make a conscious intention and a deep prayer to Paramashiva. Let me manifest all your powers. Let my DNA, my genes, the body, mind, everything I am carrying as me be restructured, reorganized, remanifested, revived for you to manifest in me, and let you manifest in me, Paramashiva. Make this conscious decision. This is the gift from Paramashiva to you today. This is the gift to you from Paramashiva, from Kailasa directly. Understand? This conscious intention makes, see, your mind always says, oh, I tried this, but many of my patterns did not change. Looser, 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 penny, looser. If you had 1,000 negative patterns before you made this Sankalpa, after making this Sankalpa, you may have 2-3 patterns, but more than 900, you even forget you had it. Dark patches seen inside the moon during the full moon day, because of its own effulgence, it shows the dark patches. Because of your growth, you are finding still few patterns are left. You finding still few patterns are left is not the benchmark. You have not manifested. Fool. There are 900 patterns you even forgot existed in you. That last remaining few patterns, do little more work on you, that will also become irrelevant. Understand? This secret now which I am teaching to all of you, power of conscious intention I teach only to my most favorite sons and daughters, because this conscious science can make you do wonders. It's a power by itself. It can strengthen your nervous system. It can break your past negative patterns and present conditions and future hopelessness. It can just make you manifest Paramashiva. The multiple level implication multiple level implications of this great truth. This great science and its implication on multiple levels in your life can make you manifest Paramashiva. Inspiration, what for you run, why you want to wake up, what drives you, if it is your decision to enrich others or your decision to impress upon others. If it is your decision to enrich others' life, you are the source of inspiration. You will always be successful. If it is to impress upon others, you will be slave forever. If your decision to wake up is to enrich others, you will be your own boss forever. If your decision is to impress upon others, you will be slave forever. That's it.
Thank you.
Listen. Most of the time, the leader goes through the mental breakdown. That is when the organization breaks or his hard work fails. Whether you are in a company or an organization or you are your own boss, life is organization. Whether you are in a family or a marriage, marriage is an institution. Whether you are in a political institution or you are working for a company as your career, for your money, for your life, job, or your relationships, everything. You will be boss, you will be the leader if you can take decisions consistently, organized way, multiple times. Nobody is your enemy. You mentally broken and taking inconsistent decisions is your enemy. Taking inconsistent decisions is rajas. Not taking any decision. Tired, bored is tamas. Absolutely consistent, established in Paramashanta, going on making thousands of decisions in a very consistent way is the quality of a leader. I am producing enlightened leaders for the future of Kailasa. So for them, this is the teaching I give. Experience more and more Paramashanta unclutching. So your stamina raises. Your physical, mental stamina shoots up. And you are very consistent, integrated to you. Integrated to you. Integrated to you. Being integrated to you makes you leader. Leaders are born sometime, made many times. Your conscious breakthrough capability is powerful enough to have the life you wanted manifested in you. It is capable of giving a superconscious breakthrough. Understand our Vedas and Agamas, Dharmashastras. In every level, they teach you how to hold the powerful cognition and manifest leadership consciousness in you. You should know Advaita is not something like a remote possibility you will practice later on. No. It is as simple as having a morning breakfast. You can get enlightened by holding the powerful cognition before your next breakfast. How the death is possible every minute, enlightenment is possible every minute. Enlightenment is the purpose of life, and listen carefully. He is such a good person, good being. Real non-violence comes by powerful cognition. I want all of you to hold on to that powerful cognition you are Paramashiva. Even with you behave as Paramashiva. Even when you are alone in your bedroom, talk to you as Paramashiva. Behave with yourself as Paramashiva. Demand yourself to be Paramashiva. You will be so integrated to His principles, His vibration. Cosmos will feel so good about you. You will feel so good about Cosmos. That is what I call leadership quality. Feeling so good about you and the world and life and everything is leadership. You will feel Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. I tell you. Feeling that is what I call leadership quality. That can happen just by holding on to the truth. You are Paramashiva. Listen. Strength of your breathing is your life. Strength of your breathing is your energy. Strength of your breathing is your consciousness. Strength of your breathing is your attention span. All these kriyas make your breathing intense but subtle. When your breathing is made intense but subtle, it electrifies various components of your brain. Understand? There are certain pranayamas. It expands your lungs capacity. It expands the Anahata chakra's power. Means ability to include large number of people in you without judging. Understand? More and more you judge, more and more you exclude. Ability to include without judging is expanded through certain pranayamas. That is why yogis are always become very loving people. But bondhus, buddhus, there is a next level where you form judgments but you include them. When certain components of your brain is awakened, It's not that you don't form judgments. You form judgments, but you don't include them. You don't exclude them, you include them. Having proper judgments and including them without excluding them is leadership consciousness. Not having judgments, just including them, you become such fool. Foolishness is not Bolenatha, understand. Sadashiva's name Bolenatha does not mean he is fool, no. He is in such space, never excludes anybody, but he has a right judgment about everybody. Never excludes, but has right judgments. If you exclude because of judgment, you are violent. You will be lifeless. If you include without judging, you will be fool, getting exploited, cheated, finally destroyed. If you include with the right judgment, that is leadership consciousness. Understand, if you have the attitude of why me, even if you are world's richest man, you will not be in the space of completion and relaxed. Just if you develop this one understanding of Tyaga, I don't care about ups and downs. My conscious decisions and conclusions are my life. That's it. That's it. That Tyaga will manifest in tons of ways, like how Tyaga is manifesting in me. I have decided to be ferocious with me and decided to go and be in the temple. Ishwaratva is not achieved. Understand, only after Ishwaratva is achieved unclutching is possible. When you sit with the cognition, you are responsible for everything. You have the intuition to do the right actions in future, and you complete your past. The beauty is you realize the Ishwaratva is your very nature. Constantly the Ishwaratva, being leader, the leadership consciousness is your very inner space. When you feel leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva in your inner space, life becomes miraculous. That is what I call completion with you and the world. Only then you can sit unclutched in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you feel you are responsible for everything, you will start looking into the truth. You will start looking into the solution. You will start seeing the possibility for the solution. But only when you take the responsibility, you find the solution. I tell you, in every situation, take responsibility. You will have the leadership consciousness happening through you. I tell you, when you take responsibility, the leadership consciousness starts oozing out. When you take responsibility, you are in the space of achieving it, doing it. When you are in the space of responsibility, your verbalization, visualization, inner space, everything supports you. Whole universe supports you because universe experiences its fulfillment through the cognitions which feels responsible. When you don't feel responsible, you are dropped in the ocean. When you feel responsible, you are ocean in the drop. Now I can see how the leadership consciousness expresses when you take responsibility. Listen. Even if you take one step towards the responsibility, Cosmos takes 1,000 steps taking responsibility for you. When you take the responsibility, the cosmic hologram opens in you. Please understand the principle of hologram. When you see the whole, you will see an image. When you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, even the smallest bit will be the same image. When you see the whole sheet, it will be the same image. When you go into, dissect, you will see the same image till the end. Macrocosm is in microcosm, microcosm is in macrocosm, is hologram. Cosmos is built on the structure of hologram. You are the microcosmic hologram of the macrocosmic diagram. The microcosmic hologram is awakened the moment you take the responsibility. Feel responsible. After you feel responsible for everything, the disciplehood happens in you is trustworthy disciplehood. Till you feel you are responsible for everything, any decision you make, even if you feel you are surrendering, it can't be trusted. You are dangerous. You may be falling at the feet just to pull the feet, pull the leg, not to worship. Not just for your job, wealth, and family. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening with your knowledge, you become man. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening beyond your knowledge, you become God. When you feel responsible even for the avyakta, unmanifested, you become God. Achieving divinity means feeling responsible, feeling constantly responsible. Responsibility changes the way you think. It changes the way you perceive. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you are. Responsibility changes everything. The way you internalize life. Responsibility changes the way you internalize life. You start internalizing with the idea of solving. Biggest question we have now in our mind, how can I be responsible? Everything happening around me, I can be held responsible. What is happening inside me, How can I be held responsible for what is happening outside me? For example, if an accident happens in my life, how can I be responsible? Person who does not feel responsible even for his actions is an animal, lives in a very low consciousness. Person who feels responsible for his actions is a human being, lives in a middle level consciousness. Person who takes responsibility even for others' actions is divine, lives in leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva. Sometime you may not be reason for some happenings, but if it is affecting your life, you are responsible for that happenings. Just because you are not reason as per your logic, you can't say you are not responsible in truth. कृपया ध्यान से सुनिए. हमारे मन में सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न आता है कि हमारे सब तरफ होने वाली हर चीज के लिए हम कैसे उत्तरदायी हैं. You may think, how can you be responsible? You need to know, unless you take responsibility, neither you are going to improve the situation nor going to expand in the inner space. Vivekananda says very beautifully, take responsibility, more and more your shoulders will become stronger and stronger. In any field, freedom is the basic condition for growth. Responsibility brings the experience of freedom. With responsibility, your consciousness expands. He lives in the space of leadership consciousness, Ishvara. Ishvara. Every one of us are greedy for powers leaders have, powers gods, higher souls have, but unfortunately, no one wants to take the responsibility for it. I tell you, world has abundance. Neither the wealth nor the extraordinary powers are restricted when you take responsibility, when you start becoming responsible. Powers, wealth, spiritual powers, all the auspicious things starts expressing through you intensely.
Swamiji revealed so beautifully to all of us about leadership, understanding how the leadership consciousness happens. Hope all of you learned and clicked with what Swamiji revealed today. Tomorrow, we're all beginning the 16th season of Paramashivoham, and we request all the participants, every one of you, that enjoyed the glimpses, please join back with us tomorrow to receive the benefits of Paramashivoham, to experience what Paramashivoham is actually. We thank all of you for joining with us in this journey of the glimpses for the last 9 days. And this brings us to the conclusion of our day today. And let us all please offer our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude the namaste.
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्द. Thank you all.